It's about 10 till 8. It's very quiet here. We had a storm blow in last night. Oh, it was colossal. Oh my gosh. If I thought Tempe never got rain, it sure did last night. I took my dog out walking in that. We both love the rain. I have a love-hate relationship with the rain now since I've been homeless. I did not have to sleep too often outside because I hooked up with shelter programs. But a lot of people do. I remember being at motels when it would rain in November, January, and people would be coming up from the river bottom just drenched in cold water. It was a sad sight to see. Our desert needs water so desperately, and at the same time, when it comes, it's colossal, and it can be a disaster to anybody that's outside. It's hard to waterproof here. We don't look forward to rain often, so we're not carrying umbrellas. It's rarely cloudy. So it can be really devastating when you have everything that you own on your back and you're carrying that everywhere you go, and weather happens and you lose it all. You have to start all over again looking for documents. Some organizations in the valley will house your documents for you in case of an event just like that, or you lose them because your stuff got stolen. So I have a love-hate relationship with the rain. I love the rain. I always used to keep a bag packed in my trunk, and my kids and I would go out following the rain around just so we could check it out, or go up north when there would be a surprise blizzard. I just always wanted to be prepared to show my kids weather that we don't often have here. It's really beautiful when it happens. I ran into the gentleman who was flinging the sign again. He's going to come over and talk to me later. I hope I can get an interview with him. He is very private, so anonymity will probably be his thing, but I'll be grateful for any words that he shares with me. He's been out for a long minute, trying to take care of himself and provide needs for himself. I don't know all of his circumstances, so I can't pin anything on why he's out there doing what he's doing. But he feels he has good reason for it, and I'd like to hear those reasons. So I'm looking forward to that. If you're out there today, you're homeless, and you want to do an interview with me, it can be completely private. Not private, but I can shield your face. You don't have to be giving away all your HIPAA, your anonymity, or anything. Or if you'd like to attach your face to your story, please come down to the Tempe Public Library. I'm going to be down here from 8 to 10 a.m. The first person that comes up and wants to do an interview, I purchased a $25 gift certificate. It's a gift card, Visa. You can use it anywhere. So you're not stuck just in one location like Walmart or Fry's or a gas station. You can utilize that anywhere. I have that here for the first person that wants to do an interview with me today. And every Monday I will have one for any homeless person that wants to do an interview. Please come down and join the conversation. Homelessness is a real issue here in the valley, especially since the pandemic. A lot of people have lost their housing, lost their security through the pandemic. That's why we're seeing such an influx of people out on the street, where once somebody might have had a couch to hop on, they no longer have that opportunity. The pandemic hit everybody. So maybe the couch that they were hopping on, the person who was giving them that couch couldn't afford to have that person there anymore for whatever reason. I mean, there's just so many reasons, and most of them are not what we assume. The assumptions that we have about homelessness, the problem that comes in that you see as a blight, most of those stories are unheard, and we're only hearing one or two sides of what the homeless story is, SMI and drug addiction, and that's not the only cause to cause somebody to become homeless out on the streets. And we need to look at that, and I think our community can do better. Here in the city of Tempe, we've always had a goal of wrapping our arms around the most vulnerable. That's why I've always loved Tempe. I've been here since 1979. I raised all my children here. I became homeless here, and I stayed here. It's my safe zone. I love it, and that's why most people come to Tempe. It's a safe zone. They know that the community will wrap their arms around them regardless of the condition they are found in. That's so important, to be worthy just because you breathe. That's why I've always spoken about it. It's why I've always written about homelessness, my journey. That's why I've put myself on the chopping block, shared things that most people would never share with you, because it's a serious problem. To have lived your whole entire life, to be doing something that the world says you must be doing in order to be seen and heard, and then to find yourself in the midst of need and all of a sudden you're not worthy anymore. Come join the conversation. If you're homeless and you want to share your journey, first person here today that wants to do a story, anonymous or not, I have a $25 gift certificate for you that was donated to me to give out. Please come down. Partake in the conversation. Timpians want to hear from us. They have not had the opportunity to really hear our voice. Only selectively at very private meetings that only very few have been involved in. Nothing can get done regarding homelessness across the board if people that have not walked that journey don't have a voice in the process. Come down.